Hi everyone and welcome to our guide to a complete cool down. Hope you've had a great workout and I'm glad that you've joined us because it's so important that you cool down properly. While I'm talking, what I want you to do is get moving because I'm sure that you've still got a bit of last relentless energy inside you. So let's get moving, make sure it comes out in the right way. Now cool down's so important. Why? Because yeah, the obvious one, we don't want to get injured, we don't want to keep locked up toxins into the muscles. But another reason which is really important is that it helps you recover much better. So if you're looking to tone and sculpt muscles, if you're looking to burn body fat, if you're looking to train tomorrow or within the next couple of days, cool downs are the things that help you do that better. So important. Shake the legs out. Let's do some mobilization with the cool down. So often, like we begin with in lots of our warm-ups, we mobilize the joints. Very similar in a cool down. Remobilize. Sometimes when a muscles really works, remember your muscles are elastic, so they tighten and shorten and shorten and shorten. So before we even begin to stretch them, get a bit of mobility back. Let's lengthen them back out. Also, like we said, keeping your heart rate up for a little bit longer is a much safer way to end your exercise, but also it means that we release some of the toxins that often get locked in the body. Okay, interlock the fingertips, big stretch above us. Lengthen, keep your eyes looking forward, don't look up and just drop off to one side. Big stretch through the waist, the rib cage, the obliques. Bring our hands back down, take hands into the smalls of the back. We go for a chest stretch before we go back to the back once more. Bring our hands back up, interlace them all the way up, look forward and then take us across to the other side. Feel all that the way through, back of the shoulders, posterior delts, our lats, our obliques, those waist muscles. Again for a second time, let's do a chest stretch. This time, if we can, interlace our fingertips. Don't worry if this is as far as you can get. Try and look forward. If you can, try and straighten it out. Don't worry if you can't get all the way back here. It might be here, that's fine too. All I want is your shoulders rolling back. Okay, mobilize the shoulders a little bit. Let's get those nice and worked out. Let's go to arms. Reach the fingertips high into the air. Bring the bicep as close to your ear as you can. And then taking your fingertips close towards your shoulder. Prop the shoulder up, the elbow up rather, and then pull that across us. So I'm not twisting and moving the hips. I'm just taking this nice stretch so I get the triceps, back of the arms, back of the shoulder lengthened. Let's go to the other side. Let's take it up. Now remember stretching, this is what's going to help your muscles recover and tone better, faster, help you get stronger. So it's so important that for you to keep your results and improve and get better results that you do a cool down. Doesn't have to be a long period of time, we're going to be here for 5 minutes. We're going to have your body right back where we need it to be, but it's so important we do it. Okay, let's take it down to the mat. Let's go for our hip flexors. Now we know how important stretching our hip flexors out are because that's where we hold so much of our stress. So I want you to drop the pelvis forward, make sure it's gone beyond the knee and take the fingertips of that right hand into the air. Really lengthen us. Now you can feel this all the way through the abs, right the way through here. If you feel comfortable to do so, don't feel forced into this, but if you've got the flexibility, feel free to hold on to the back heel as well. Most of us won't be able to do that and that's all right. Just keep here, keep lengthening and pushing up. Okay, let's swap it round. Let's sweep the other leg forward, watch the hips, they drop, and then I take that big reach into the air. Remember, we can take hold of the heel at the back if we want, don't feel we need to, but reach those fingertips right up. Let's take them all the way back home. Right, outside of our hips, something that we often neglect. Again, just like our hip flexors, we hold lots of our stress here. And lots of these muscles, when they're overworked, they stop the really important parts of our body that we want toning. So let's take the knee bent, take the outside of the foot, place it against the top of the thigh. You can see that I've got this foot completely ground, rooted to the floor, it can't move. I'm going to keep my hips nice and straight and then I'm going to gently push the knee away. Now normally when I push that knee away, my body begins to twist with it. Be really focused, keep the hips nice and straight. So I'm going to take my left hand onto this left hip, make sure it doesn't move, and then I'm going to push the knee away. And I should feel this here. Muscle called our piriformis, so we just begin to open this up. Really important muscle because this helps you tone the inside of the thighs. Get this muscle right, the inside of your thighs work better. Hug the knee nice and tight. Let's take a slight bend of the knee. Hold on to either the back of the thigh, back of the knee, or if we can, the back of the calf, wherever feels comfortable. Nice little loosen and stretch to the hamstring. Now again, with our cool down, it's important that we hold stretches for the right length of time. And what we're looking for here is 20 to 30 seconds. So 20 to 30 seconds where we progress, so we pull in and we breathe, and if we can, we do a little bit more, and if we breathe, we do a little bit more, and then we relax. But that 20 seconds is so important. Simply just pushing the leg away, going, yeah, it's all right, that'll do me, doesn't work. So let's set up, get our hips straight, and let's go for that full 20. Push the knee away, take us all the way there. Really spend a bit of time into your cool downs. Lengthening the muscles are so important. Like I keep going back to, you know, all the things that often we want to achieve from exercise. We want to reduce stress, we want to feel stronger, feel fitter, get that little bit faster, more energized, tone up, lose a little bit of weight. All those things are enhanced if you cool down right, if your flexibility of your body is much better. So these things are so important. Okay, that's our 20. Hug the knee nice and tight. And again, remember you can hold on the thigh, the knee, or the calf. Take a few breaths. Just relax it all out, all out, all out, all out. Cool. So we've got a bit of back of the leg action going on. Hamstrings, notoriously one of those muscles that we feel that little bit of spasm in, fights against us. Try and focus a little bit on breathing. You should feel that the heart's begin to really calm down now. Now we've took a few of those standing stretches. It's really began to lengthen down for us. Okay, cool. Hug that knee nice and tight to the spine. Bring both knees in, lift the chin and the chest. You can see that I'm rounding the spine. And then I'm just going to roll backwards and forwards. Now this presses the spine down into the mat and it gives us a little massage of the tender points. So roll backwards and forwards, and then eventually sit us back up. Okay, let's stand us back up. Walk over heels, slowly straighten the legs. I'm going to walk my way back. Okay, very slight bend of the knees. I'm not locking the legs out, and I'm just hanging. Not bouncing, none of this stuff that we often see. Just hang out, that's it. Wherever that is for you, it might be here, that's cool. Just so we feel a little bit on the back, a little bit for backs of the legs, not too much pressure on the back. And then I want you to peel our way up. Okay, let's take us to one more hamstring stretch, then a total body stretch, and you're out of here, that's it. So what we're gonna do is stagger our stance. Let's take our right leg forward. We're gonna bring the knees together, take our left leg back. And then you're gonna imagine that someone's pulling the bum up. So I'm flicking the bum up. Now what this does, it takes our stretch, not just from behind the knee, but higher up here. Hamstring, really important to stretch. We've just done a little bit of a stretch for it now. This is that little bit deeper, so it pulls away at the muscle that little bit further. Let's stay for them 20 seconds. Remember my action, pulling, 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 up, up, up. Bow the head if we want. Bend the knee, take it back. Let's stagger it the other way so we can see knees aligned together, toes facing forwards. Sit back into it as I straighten the left leg. I don't lean forward, I pull the bum up. That's the one, brilliant. And I keep that little bit of tension, sitting into it, and I can feel the back of the hamstring just beginning to open up. Now I don't want to stop here, I want to breathe, and if I can, go that little bit further, push the bum a little bit higher. I travel a little bit deeper, back still nice and straight there. Final few seconds. Okay, as we approach to reach the end of that 20 seconds, let's bend the knee and let's step us nice and wide. Stretch I love because it's just the entire body. Hang out for a second, inside of the thighs, back of legs, lower back. And then watch this. Careful of the lower back, we're going to creep our way up. All the way up, nice straight back. Big vitality stretch. Reach above us. Feel the hips, the chest, the arms, the fingertips. Hands together. Fantastic stuff. Well done. Thank you for joining us. It's a great way, and it's so important that you end your workout in this way to make sure you get the best out of our exercises. Well done, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Take care.